Welcome to Are You Ready To? Are you ready to check out this thrift haul? I recently spent some time in Aberdeen, Maryland. If you live in Aberdeen, Maryland, go check out your local Goodwill. Their prices are awesome. The Goodwills around my area, they're not allowed to mark items for less than $1.99, which can be pretty frustrating. So when I went into this Goodwill, I was pleasantly surprised that some of their items were marked as low as 50 cents. When I got to the store, they were about to close, which was very disappointing because I knew I had to be laser focused and just go to one section. I chose the crafting supply section because I'm sourcing items for my junk journal inspirational kits. I found a lot of great stuff, so I'm glad I focused on the crafting section. They had a ton of creative memories albums there. I couldn't believe the prices on them. Some were $1, some were $2, some were 50 cents. Just amazing. I unfortunately did not put those in my cart and was kicking myself later on. However, I still found a lot of great stuff. I was planning on going back there. I did not get back there, which I was upset about, but I didn't have a whole lot of room in my vehicle to bring a bunch of things home either. So it worked out. Let me show you what I got. One of my favorite purchases of the day was my reusable I Love Goodwill bag. And I have reused that over and over again. So great purchase there. When I was looking for items to make junk journals out of or junk journal inspirational kits, I was looking for cardstock, papers, embellishments, all such things. And they had 3 sets of the School Days series from Creative Memories from 1999. That's when they're dated from. And they only had a price tag of $1 on them. So I picked up all 3 that I saw there. You can never have too many storage or organizational things for your scrapbooking. I can also put a kit inside that and send it to somebody who orders from me on Etsy. So that's an option as well. They had a lot of cardstock, 2 repeat sets, which was great, and I picked up all 4 sets. These papers have kind of like a glossy finish and a blank back. I do like the 2-sided cardstock, but there's a lot of use for cardstock, period. And there's a perforated line across the top, even though there's a hole in the top of the cardstock pack, as you could see. I purchased this calendar for 50 cents. I thought it was worth it, even though it's a current Greenbrier product. It was a good deal for 50 cents and less than I would pay if I went into Dollar Tree. This cardstock is really nice. It kind of has like a textured finish to it. I don't know if you can see it there. None of the white sheets were left in the pack, but they're still black and pink, which I don't know if the camera does it justice, but the pink is a very vibrant color. It's beautiful. I've already used that. I also got this ribbon because there's so many uses for ribbon, and I believe that's also a Dollar Tree product, and again, only 15 cents as opposed to $1.25. This is an embossing folder and stamp set. It's dated 2016 or 2015, I'm not sure, 2016. I'm gonna keep that together in a set and sell that on my Etsy store, as well as this card stamp collection. It has a lot of different occasions on it, and if you're into card making, it's just an awesome set to have. And probably this specific one may be discontinued because it's from 2016 as well. These 2 sets are adorable. I was really thinking about junk journaling when I saw these, and it has on the back of each set, it's a card making stamp set. It shows you the different things that you can do with this set. There was also a website that you can visit and check out all the different card stamping sets they currently have. These I could not find, not on the website at least, and they're an older set, so I figured I'll probably keep these together and somebody will be happy to purchase them that can no longer get these on the Stampendous website. What a neat find though. I was really unfamiliar with the card making stamps, so when I found these, I was super curious and enjoyed learning about what you do with them. These are, there's also a website for wrappies. Those are actually gift wrapping, fabric that I'm definitely putting in a party pack for my junk journal inspirational kits. I also found 2 sets of stamps. I thought that was a pretty good price for $3. They really loaded a lot of stamps in each bag. And going through this bag, it's definitely a teacher's stamping set. That stamp is a little bit off on the bottom. I don't know if it's still usable, but this is like I said, you'll see a lot of patterns in here for teachers and a couple Christmas too. This stamp is 12 stamps in one. You just rotate the side there and you can have any one of those 12 stamps that you can see. I don't know about you, but I remember when I was in elementary school and even middle school, having my paper stamped by my teacher. Somebody definitely collected these stamps over a period of time because there's all different dates on the sides of some of them, as well as different manufacturers. And I think it's really cool that this collection is all in one place and was waiting at the Goodwill for, once again, me to find. What a great deal too, really, for $3. There's a ton of stamps in here. I'm not disappointed by the amount of stamps I got. Some of them are repeats, and I wasn't sure, am I going to stamp pages and then add them to the inspirational kits, or am I going to split them apart and put them in inspirational kits for people, which I most likely will do. Or I may even do both. I mean, the options are limitless. Now, when I said a lot of these are repeats, I meant repeats in just the phrases. So the terrific phrase, your name here, homework, sign and return, yep, stuff like that. But the styles are different, so that's pretty cool. That is adorable. Who wouldn't love getting that stamp on their paper from their teacher? That one says terrific, but the little stamper came off and it stuck back on there fairly easily, and I could just add a little glue to it too. And you could still use the stamp without the wooden part of it, so it's not a waste, even if it doesn't stay on. Another terrific, but with an apple. And there we go, the manufacturer, Boston, Massachusetts, in the USA. I love the smiley face. The smiley face stamps are the best. That was made in Connecticut. Here's another one that says very good. How cute is that? And well done. The old-fashioned emojis, if you will. Now this next bag was also $3. Again, a lot of stamps in there for $3. This one seems like it was someone's collection of like barn themed, but specific to horses. And then there were, like I mentioned earlier, some Christmas stamps in here, which I'm very happy about. If you've been watching my videos, you know I love Christmas, so I thought this was a pretty good find. Each horse stamp is different, so there's no repeat in the style of stamp when it comes to the horse stamps. And then there's two or three different fencing styles or patterns. That is so cute. I think I'm definitely going to be using this on gifts just for Christmas. I'm going to, after I wrap the gifts, stamp that on, then write in the to and from. Probably use white ink that way, or paint even, just because it'll be easier to read who I'm writing the gift out to on like a heavily patterned wrapping paper or dark colored wrapping paper. So the Christmas stuff is always a little bit harder for me to part with. So I hang on to a lot of the Christmas stuff. I always buy with the intention of reusing, reselling in some sort of way, but end up holding on to it because I love Christmas so much and I reuse it over and over again. And if I can get a lot of use out of it, I'm going to hang on to it. Look at those stamps. They're so cute. There's another horse. Different style. And then a happy holidays. Some of these I will put into a junk journaling inspirational kit. For the Christmas ones, I'm thinking I'm going to make it like a surprise kit with a lot of vintage items. So when they're opened, whoever receives it, it's like they're opening a Christmas gift. And I hope that my intention is that people are inspired by the items that they receive to create and do something awesome and unique with items that they can't just order online or walk into a crafting store currently and find. I've come across, and you'll see in one of my other videos, some amazing vintage and antique Christmas cards and papers and all sorts of items, books, things that can be used in an inspirational kit. Now, this is a kind of a bonus ending haul. I went into Ollies. Ollies was next door to the Goodwill. Like I said, I got in the Goodwill. It was closing in 10 minutes. I left the Goodwill and I'm like, oh, there's an Ollies. Let me check it out, see what they have in there for crafting. I always have a lot of luck going into Ollies to finding crafting supplies. Sometimes cardstock. I've gotten cardstock from there before. A lot of stationery. These items are awesome for back to school inspirational kits. I love the color patterns. I mean, they had a whole wall filled with stickers and cardstock cutouts, you name it. I was very impressed. I do not think that I have the stuff at my local Ollies, but I am going to go over and check it out just to see what they have. I also found a really cool, like, giant size deck of cards, which we used in our hotel and played Go Fish, and I just love this color paper. How perfect is that? The manila drawing paper for a junk journal or scrapbook or whatever you want to use it for. I mean, it's perfect. And then here's some stationery that I found that's pretty cool for a party, or maybe even like a Roaring 20s kind of theme. I don't know. And then here's a party set. I actually did not plan on putting together party inspirational kits. However, I had found a pack of Hallmark cards at a Goodwill. No, it was at a pay the weight of the items thrift shop. What a beautiful set of Hallmark cards. That's what inspired me to then source items to put together inspirational party pack kits. That's kind of how my mind works. I see an item and it inspires me. Just the creativity of that item inspires me to put something really cool together. And like I said, that's my goal when putting these kits together for others. Check that out. 2-sided paper. What a find. What a great price. Look at that. Those are some other patterns, but they had none of those there available. This was the only one they had. I should have bought more than one pack of these, but I didn't. So like I said, I'm checking out my local Ollies. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you saw some cool things and I was able to inspire you to create. I hope you'll check out my Etsy store, and I'll see you next time for my next thrift haul.